The results are in. Around 2 months ago, I released a free sound kit called the Alien Kit, which had a bunch of unique sounds in it, and I told you guys to use it and make me an alien beat. And the 3 people who made my favorite beats would win some prizes, and today we will be listening to your beats and crowning the winners. By the way, the kit is still available to download. Lots of people said they love the sounds and use it even outside the competition, so the link to it is in the description box below if you still want to download it. But let's go ahead and listen to some alien beats. I also want to say thank you for staying patient. I have been working on improving my course over the last month, so this video got a bit delayed. Most of you are understanding, so thank you. But this person here, who I will call Rudy Jr., was less understanding and left this comment. So I would just like to say to Rudy Jr., eat my ass, you entitled piece of shit.
Foul language detected, video demonetized.
But for everyone else who submitted, I love you all, so let's go ahead and listen to your beats. At the end of the video, I will be deciding who the top 3 winners are, and they will be getting some lovely prizes. But I also want to give some acknowledgement to some of the runner-ups, so we will do a top 7, where places 4 through 7 will get honorable mentions. And already, I would like to apologize to Rudy Jr. I know you probably can't count that high because you're so stupid, but if I take all the fingers on one hand, and then I add 2 more, that's how you get 7. Do you understand?
High levels of saltiness detected.
So let's go through some of these beats. Starting off, let's listen to this beat here by Big Joe. Not bad. Cool rhythm, unique sound. So this is a cool beat. I actually really like this one. Really unique sounds, really unique rhythm to this beat as well. The idea here was to make an alien beat, and I think this fits. It's not like a typical trap type of beat or anything. So yeah, definitely a great beat here. Next up we have Gliding Kangaroo. That's quite the name. What's happening in this song? So I would say this falls in the category of not an alien beat. This is a very human beat, I would say. I have a lot of typical types of sounds in here, like the piano and the trap drums. It doesn't really feel like anything unique. It started off like a cool idea. I thought it was gonna go somewhere pretty crazy, but once the beat came in, it felt somewhat typical. So not an alien beat, I would say. Next up, we have DJ Allen. That's not it. Jack Peterson is up next, so let's dive into Jack Peterson's beat. That's a hard-ass beat. I love it. Really cool. Lots of really cool, unique little textures in here as well. It didn't really feel like a typical trap beat or anything like that. So yeah, I think this is definitely a really awesome beat. So good job to Jack Peterson. Let's listen to Pineapple Juice next. That is a great picture, Pineapple Juice. Feels just like a typical beat, really. It's a well put together beat, and there definitely is a little bit of uniqueness to it. I sort of like that the bells in the background of the beat, I actually like those, but nonetheless, overall it feels like a sort of typical trap beat here. Next up we have chuangoung. So I think this is a pretty well put together beat, but I mean, just like I said in the original video, I'm sort of sick of guitar and flute type beats. And in this beat here, we actually literally have a flute. So again, just doesn't fit the criteria of what I want out of this competition. Let's listen to this beat by jadhev. In the video itself, I said, I am sick and tired of hearing the same old guitar and whoa, wait a minute.
Let's throw this boring sound in the diagram, and let's make some alien music.
What's about to happen here? I think it's a good attempt. He tried to make something a little bit weirder, and you can sort of hear with the drum pattern especially. We have those stuttering kicks, and the beat itself feels very unconventional in terms of its structure. So I like the idea of this beat, but I think the execution feels a little bit lacking. The sounds in the beat aren't really clear. Some of the instruments are just doing their own thing and not really working musically. So I like the intent here, so good job to Gungeon, but I think some of the small techniques sort of held you back with this one. Some of you guys sent me a beat like 30 minutes after I released that initial video. So this beat here is by gigizoo. Maybe you guys were confused. I wasn't the first person to submit me a beat as the winner. Up next, we have a beat by Duvall. Hurry up. Some pretty cool ideas in here, like the delay on the percussion, and the drum sounds that were used in here were also pretty unique as well. Say an alright beat here, nothing bad by any means. I just would have liked a little bit more detail and more to this idea, I think. But let's listen to Soybean Fowls beat here.
Soybean.
Hurry up, I'm impatient. That's an alright beat. I sort of feel like it's a mishmash of different ideas that really don't have a running theme through them. It just didn't grab me. I would say it is kind of strange sounding, so it does fit that sort of alien theme here. But I just think there's a missing sort of cohesion and a sort of lack of direction with this beat. Next up, we have Young OG. This is actually a pretty good beat. I actually really like it. Everything's well constructed. It has a direction to it. I really get what it's going for. I'm not 100% sure whether it would fall into the category of a unique, unusual beat. It does feel a bit trappy, a little bit West Coast. So let's keep on listening and see what else we have. This might be a contender though. Next up, we have a beat from Bruno Zeravica. And we have a guitar here. That doesn't bode well for this beat. We're about to exit this beat. Guitar type beat. Next we have a beat by Sori. Another guitar beat. Am I in hell? What have I done to deserve this? Oh, a little switch up here. So this beat's pretty cool. I like the sort of core idea of it. Unfortunately, that took like a minute to get into. And whether or not it fits the sort of alien category, I'm not 100% sure. The textures here do feel a bit typical in that it is that sort of heavy metal type of trap beat. It's a really cool idea in here, but I don't think it really fits the bill for what I want. And now we will listen to this beat by Last Drummer, I think. This is actually a really cool beat. It's really unique sounding. It has a lot of aggression to it, which I always love. A little bit of a cleaner mix and some processing on some of the sounds could have really taken this to the next level. But definitely a competitor here. I actually really like this beat. Now we have Tyler Gray.
My friends will be arriving shortly. While we're waiting, how about a little what you call music?
This is a great beat. A lot of attention to detail, a lot of small little unique sounds throughout the beat. Sounds like a battle beat, very over the top and very full. So yeah, definitely good job to Tyler Gray. Maybe this will show up in the top 7. We'll find out shortly. Now we have this beat here by Bop. That's not it either. All right, so I went through all the beats. Now let's decide the winners. I'm gonna bring back my trusty nice whiteboard here. Let's go ahead and move you. So like I said, 1 through 3 are the producers who will win prizes. 4 through 7, they don't win anything, but they do get honorable mentions and my love. So without further ado, my number 7 favorite beat is Zane Peterson's beat. So a very well put together, chill type of beat. I had to place it a little bit lower just because at the end of the day, it is a boom bap beat. So it doesn't really fit the criteria, but I really do like this beat, so it shows up at number 7. Now number 6 is Ian Hansen. I really like this beat. It was close to being higher up and possibly a winner, but there were certain parts of the beat where the mixing really took away from my enjoyment of the beat, where the snares got really washed out, possibly due to overcompression. But either way, good job to Ian. This was a really cool beat. Next, the number 5 beat is Jack Peterson's beat. Just a hard ass beat, really well put together. I really love all the textures within this beat. Really unconventional sounding, so it's a really great fit for this competition. Close to being a winner once again, but I just happen to like the remaining 4 beats just a little bit better. Number 4 is Last Drummer. Just a badass beat here. I just really love the direction of it. Really close to being a winner. I think just the small amount of detail that was missing from this beat held it from being the top 3. Now for the top 3 prize winners. Big drama about to happen here. My number 3 beat is King's Noise. Really love this beat, especially during that switch up when those chords come in. Just a phenomenal beat right here. So congrats to King's Noise. And the number 2 beat is by Young Navie. Very close to being number 1. I just love how minimal and spacey and moody the beat is. And I think the idea that Young Navie here has is really good. And I think if this idea was expanded on for the whole beat, this could have definitely been the winner. But as you can hear, Young Navie has like 3 or 4 switch ups during the beat. And I didn't really end up liking all the other ideas in this beat. It's just a risky play with all these switch ups, but I think it's exactly what pickled you in the end. Either way, congratulations, really well done. And finally, my number 1 pick is Protox.
Perhaps I was talking when I should have been listening.
Listening to this beat on a repeat like 10 times over and over again. Really love the sound design in here, and to me this is the exact epitome of what I was looking for. Just weird ass sounds, really unique style, but still an excellent, well-made beat. I just really love this beat, and it's just super cool, unlike Rudy Jr. So that's it, guys. The alien competition is over. Hopefully you had a lot of fun. Thank you for all your submissions. There were some really high quality beats. Unfortunately, there can only be a handful of winners, but to me, you're all winners in my heart. Again, the kit is still available to download. If you're interested, just head over to the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe and do all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.